how are you feeling after the break, and was it some time away from the team something that you think the group needed, that you needed?
I felt good. The break is always good in any situation, good or bad. But I think some time apart can help recalibrate if needed, or just keeping the rhythm. But I think it's good for individually to be able to reset if you need to.
Has it started sinking in a little bit what it's going to be like down these last couple games without AD again?
I mean, kind of know that was going to be the case. For me, I already kind of mentality changed my mindset a little bit and knowing kind of what to be expected. Our job is to hold it down until he gets back.
What's the most important thing for this team going forward?
Take it one day at a time. That's it. Don't worry about nothing else. Take one day at a time. Find a way to make sure we play our best basketball towards the end of the year.
Do you follow the stadiums much at all? And if you do, what do you see?
No.
If you don't, why not?
I just don't. It don't really mean much, Like, it don't show. I don't know. Like, I just have a different perspective. Like, last year, I was 17, 8, whatever, 18, 33 at some point when I was playing with the Wizards, and standings didn't mean shit to me at the time. Lock in every day, one day at a time, and next thing you know, you look up, you're in a different position. To me, nothing different. With us, we're in position to be whatever in the play-in game or whatever that may be. Our job now is to make sure we take one day at a time, and that's it. Regardless of what position we're in, we got to beat whoever to get to where we need to get to. So it don't matter when you play them. If we play them early, cool. Play them later, that's cool too. So to me, it really doesn't matter. Just making sure that our minds are in the right place. We got our energy and effort moving in the right direction.
Russ, you and LeBron had some success in that stretch when AD was out in December and January. Once LeBron went to center, it seemed like you guys figured certain things out and were kind of building some chemistry there. Then obviously it changed again when AD came back. But are there things from that stretch that you can draw on, or do you look back more deeply at that stretch to kind of handle these next however many weeks?
There's definitely some things I can use and go to that was beneficial for us back then. That will be beneficial for us moving forward. So, watch some film. We've already watched some already. Just kind of seeing what to go to, what works.
Russ, LeBron told one of Bill and Jovan's colleagues over the weekend that he wouldn't close the door on him returning to Cleveland at some point before his career's over. And I wondered if you got wind of those comments while you're on your break, and then also going back to when you guys first spoke about, I'm sure at some point spoke about coming for you to play for the Lakers. Like, were you guys talking about finishing your careers together in LA, or was there any discussion of how long this partnership might last?
No, it wasn't.
And secondly, did you watch a Sunday night and get to see the 40-some players who were part of the 75th anniversary celebration? And did you have any thoughts about not being there?
I did not watch it. It was my mom's birthday. I was celebrating with my mom, which to me was most important. So that's where I was at. But I didn't watch it. So I was dancing on the dance floor with my mama, grooving. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather be doing that, than anything else in the world, especially on her birthday. So had an opportunity. I missed her birthday probably last 3 or 4 years because of COVID and a bunch of other things of traveling. So having this opportunity to be able to finally be home for her birthday was meaningful for me. And I stayed home to do that. And I'm super grateful to be a part of, top 75. Just unfortunate I couldn't make it, to Cleveland.
I just as a continuation of that, did seeing, I'm assuming you saw some of the photos of those guys together. Did that?
I didn't, bro.
On social media or anything like that? You didn't see?
I don't have social media.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see any photos, to be honest, unless somebody showed me. Kind of just focus on what's important to me at the time. Probably more like my kids, family, kind of what's going on there in my game. Getting ready for the second half of the season is kind of where my focus has been.
I just wondered if anything you might have seen like helped you gain even a deeper appreciation for what it means to be part of that group and to the honor. You already said it's you're very grateful.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously see all those guys and all those elite legends in one room is amazing in itself. So, like I mentioned before, I'm super grateful and blessed to be able to be named next to so many great players that paved the way for guys like myself to have an opportunity to be able to be named top 75. So, I'm definitely grateful for the opportunity.
Did they send you the blazer and the leather jacket?
Yep. No, only got the blazer, no leather jacket. I don't know. Is there a leather jacket?
Yeah, it's a good Jeff Hamilton leather jacket.
Oh, no, I didn't even know anything about that.
This is kind of an extremely niche question, but when
Oh, be careful.
I will be. Yeah, I'm sorry, but there was videos of everybody wasn't there, kind of waving. What directions were you giving? Because there were people kind of looking over here, people looking over here.
I was doing whatever they told me to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me to wave here, wave there. I don't know. Maybe they thought the camera's gonna be a certain way. I'm not sure. I just waved whatever they told me to do.
Oh, so someone was directing.
Somebody
you?
told you, yeah.
While we're in the weeds on random things, remember a few practices ago you were out there wearing AD's practice jersey?
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious what the reason is behind that.
Oh, because AD wasn't practicing, I was. So I decided to wear his jersey.
Russ, you guys were pretty vocal the last few days before the All-Star break about the energy with the team and how things were kind of turning around. And we felt like we kind of saw that with the Golden State game and then the Utah win. Do you feel like that kind of picked up where you guys had left off over the past
Yeah, I mean,
few
I
weeks?
feel super confident about our group and what we have and kind of how we move forward. And our job is to make sure we continue to play the right way, defensively, offensively, move the basketball around in place. And I think it's going to put ourselves in a position that, favor us at the end of it.
What was Frank's message to you guys today and going forward the rest of the regular season?
Just keeping our energy in the right direction. Basically, just making sure that we have positive energy and keep our minds and make sure that we're coming off the same mindset we had. Then we got our energy and effort moving in the right direction.
Russ, you and LeBron had some success in that stretch when AD was out in December and January. Once LeBron went to center, it seemed like you guys figured certain things out and were kind of building some chemistry there. Then obviously it changed again when AD came back. But are there things from that stretch that you can draw on, or do you look back more deeply at that stretch to kind of handle these next however many weeks?
There are definitely some things I can use and go to that was beneficial for us back then. That will be beneficial for us moving forward. So, watch some film. We've already watched some already. Just kind of seeing what to go to, what works.
Russ, LeBron told one of Bill and Jovan's colleagues over the weekend that he wouldn't close the door on him returning to Cleveland at some point before his career's over. And I wondered if you got wind of those comments while you're on your break, and then also going back to when you guys first spoke about, I'm sure at some point spoke about coming for you to play for the Lakers. Like, were you guys talking about finishing your careers together in LA, or was there any discussion of how long this partnership might last?